Hey guys, what's going on? What's going on, guys? Guys, I was just live on Locals, guys. We were having fun over there. Tearing it up over there, guys. So, guys, I think as long as so when it comes to big political events, I will do probably the first part on Locals, guys, because there's a lot of stuff that we can cover, like stuff on TikTok where it has language and music that I can't cover here, guys. Right? So thanks to all you guys who are over there, man. I appreciate that, guys. I'm gonna drop the link to my Locals, just in case, so you guys can join and actually watch the live, guys. So what happens is, until I hit a certain amount of followers, I can only do half-hour lives over there, but that'll change. So here you go. And yeah, guys, let me share my screen. I'm gonna drop the link early for anyone who wants to come on up, because this live won't take that long. Give me a second. 1 second, guys. I had a news report here that I was. Where are we here? Where are we? Let me share my screen. Ray Eyes here. What's going on, my friend? Let me share my screen, guys, while I do this. Let's see. Ray Eyes here. Mike is here. Let's see. Rija, I'm gonna pin your comment first. Thank you for putting that in the chat, guys. Yeah, guys, I know we're gonna talk about some political stuff. Guys, I keep the hardcore politics over on Locals, guys. The only reason why I'm talking about this is because this is male adjacent content. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me do this. Sweet. Awesome. Steve is here. Anonymity's here. David's here. Colin's here. What's going on, guys? Adam's here. Desmond's here. England's in the house. England is in the house. Michael says, AJ, Kamala Harris. And here's the thing, guys. Has anyone seen anyone actually give a good reason of why anyone should vote for Kamala Harris? Honestly. Seriously, guys. I've never seen anyone give a good reason. Where's the Chicago, ABC Chicago? They had a good
But DUI...
Hold on. Give me a second, guys. I need to see where this news report went. But yeah, guys, so all these protesters showed out, just like we said that they would. You know what I mean? And all hell is breaking loose. And guys, all we have to do is point and laugh. Here it is. 1 second, guys. Where is it? Aha! Look at this, guys.
Here, and there's several different layers of fencing. It's not just one fence line. So you get past the one that was broken down, and there's yet another. And then on the other side of the parking lot, there'd be even more fencing. So there are several different layers to this perimeter.
All this fencing up.
But at this point,
and they broke through the fencing.
It appears as though they have things under control, although we'll keep an eye on it.
This guy's like, I'm too old for this crap. How did this guy pull this short straw, dude? And this guy's a little too old for this, right?
So you got to re-rack some of that video. As separate as possible.
Look at that.
This began with a well-organized and permitted protest in Union Park earlier this afternoon. There were several thousand people who marched peacefully on the streets around Union Park. And then as that wound down, some people, it would appear, ended up at this location and breached the fence line. And that's when things started to go south. At least a couple of people arrested here.
But I thought it was supposed to be a peaceful protest. Yeah, guys. That's what I was saying on Locals. This person had a Fatties Against Fascism shirt on. It was like in a wheelchair because they were so big and they were protesting. Dude, really? Like, are these? Hey, guys. What percentage of all these knuckleheads do you guys think have jobs? Anonymity, what's going on, man? What is going on with this foolishness? You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just glad to see them eating their own.
Yeah, that's how it always works. Because I told you. First, what the cracks in the armor, right? Were the
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
Versus the activists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's a story older than time.
Oh, dude, yeah. And that started in the UK and Australia, right? We have all these chicks that were effinists are saying, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, I think that I showed you guys that one Posey Parker chick before, and how all these people were coming for her. You know what I'm saying? And now it's this whole conflict over there. And guys, you didn't see this type of stuff going on at the RNC. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
At all. Look at this.
Chicago police quickly scrambled this civil disobedience team. Initially, when we arrived, we saw Capitol Police here as well.
Tara says, what percentage of this crowd are simps?
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000!
But here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. She can't even say that she got the position got to where she's at the right way. Guys, you want to talk about, what is it called? Falling upwards, right?
Yeah.
Guys, she was the worst candidate in the last primary, before this one, in the 2020 primary. She was the worst. She was worse than Jeb Bush was.
She had like a 1% approval rating,
yes.
I think, or I think it was 1%.
And now she's the nominee.
Crazy.
Absolutely insane. Joe Dash said more like sucking forward.
That was good.
Oh, look at that, dude. Look at that.
Going down to go up.
Failing upwards. Yes, Gregory, thanks, man. I appreciate that. And guys, once again, thanks to all you guys for the 9,000 subs, man. I appreciate that, guys. I really, really, really do, man. Slow but steady. And here's the thing, guys. Here's another thing that okay. Anonymity, Colin, do you guys follow Poor Man's podcast or Mediocre Tutorials?
No.
I used to. Like, you're kind of the only red pill guy. I'll watch some better Bachelor stuff, but you're kind of the only red pill guy I listen to now.
Well, so one of the things I told you guys that I like content creation. The videos part is fun for me, but the lives are the most fun because there's a guy, Mr. Palmer. He's the child support guy. right? And he just goes ham because he goes in about family court, but he makes money on he does a lot of lives and not a lot of videos. Right now, I'll keep doing videos, but my main focus, especially as the channel is going to get bigger, is to focus on live streams, like having quality live streams, right? But here's the thing. I think Clownfish TV, they're check them out, guys. They're a husband and a wife who used to work for Disney, and now they do their own like independent media and call out the woke foolishness. They said not too long ago that something's going to be up with YouTube and ad revenue. You know what I'm saying? So you'll see meaning that a lot of big creators' income's going to go down. So I think that happened because now you see like Poor Man's Podcast does live streams. He used to never do them before, but he's been going live every day. I think that his revenue from his videos is going down. You know what I'm saying? And then mediocre tutorials. He's been doing live streams. He's never done live streams.
I think I think YouTube is slowly turning into the new Twitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, yeah. So I had heard Twitch is a lot more. I mean, they crack down a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you can and can't do. But I don't get, like I said, guys. Maybe because I'm in my 40s. I don't get Twitch. I don't get it. I don't get I would watch Kevin Samuels live, the lead attorney live, and then there's one guy, guys. There's one video game guy that I would watch his videos. I would never watch him live, but he's Christopher Odd is his name, and he plays XCOM, and I love XCOM. You know what I'm saying? The strategy game, But other than that, I can't really watch someone sit and play video games for 5 hours. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Well, so Reza, he did streams like a long time ago, right? Like he hasn't done one in years, but now he's doing it, and I honestly think I don't think it'll be the adpocalypse like it was the last time, but I could imagine if you have 500, 600,000 subs and you're making cash, and all of a sudden you're looking at your revenue, like, whoa, something's going on. And that's why, guys, like I said, I'm also trying to build locals and not YouTube memberships, is because the majority of this money goes to me and not YouTube, so.
Already wearing gas masks. It would not be unusual in a case like this for CPD to call out
these protesters filming everything instead of you know what I mean? Guys, look at the protesters from like the 60s and the 70s. You know what I'm saying? And then and how and these guys have their phones out.
They're so-called gas teams.
Half of them probably don't even know why they're there.
In the case of most serious civil disobedience, where they needed to fire off rounds of tear gas in order to move large crowds of people. They've not done that here. It doesn't appear that they will need that, at least the way things look right now. But clearly CPD is wrestling now to get this scene back under control. And of course, as the blue helmets and the face shields with these police officers arrive, that riled up this crowd even more.
Look at that, guys. And this guy's like, why am I even here? I'm supposed to be covering sports or something right now,
Right. I mean, Robbie, there were several thousand, yes. There were several thousand people that were in that organized protest. It was peaceful. It did not appear as though that there would be any need for arrest during that. You didn't even see riot police there. There was no riot gear in sight that CPD had. However, as we know from previous incidents such as this over the last 5 or 6 years, the riot-equipped police officers are not far behind. They are in vans in the neighborhoods, and that's exactly what happened here. As soon as this started playing out, as soon as there was a report of a fence line breach to the north of the United Center, those teams began suiting up.
Look at this, guys. Now, guys, now look here. Fox News 32 is like, hey, let's send a black guy in. They'll leave him alone. He black. Oh, guys, and here's the funniest thing. Guys, okay, honest question. Guys, look at this. Look who spoke. Hold on. Look who spoke. Oops. To endorse Kamala Harris. Guys, how many years before we see this knucklehead on OF?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, seriously, guys, no. I'm dead serious, right? How many years before we see AOC on OF?
Well, she just got reelected.
You see Omar, though, she's in some trouble with her primary. She's a member of the squad that's in danger next. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Demonstrators have torn down fencing with our own eyes. We saw one guy within the last 3 minutes or so pull what appeared to be a sledgehammer out of his backpack to pull apart fencing here. Many demonstrators, I'd estimate at least 100 or so now, have jumped. Desmond,
the DNC was in Chicago. Okay. Hey Gregory, don't type that word in the chat, please. Guys, come on. Guys, okay, guys, on locals, we can type whatever we want it in the chat, okay? So guys, like I said, you can go ham in the chat on locals, all right? Well, but we can't do it over here.
Fencing that was set up for the secured perimeter outside of the United Center. Now, on the other side of the fencing that you can't see are at least a couple of dozen police officers right now. We've seen Chicago police, we believe some out-of-state police, as well as
this is great.
Secret Service agents. Demonstrators now appear to be taunting those officers right now, but as of right now, you just hear a lot of screaming, you hear chants, but again, there are probably 4 or 5 fencing panes that have just been torn down outside of the secure perimeter near the United Center. This appeared to have been a peaceful protest leading up to this, guys. Over the last, since we've been here since 9 o'clock, we haven't seen any type of unrest. We hadn't seen any issues, any violence, any vandalism. But even with our own eyes, as we've shown you live on Fox 32, within the last 5 minutes, we've seen demonstrators come. There's one guy that you can tell who's standing on top of the concrete beamers, and they're tearing down the fencing even more. If you look ahead, we're standing right outside of the Pilgrim Rest Missionary Baptist Church, which is on...
I hope that they're giving this reporter a bonus. Because all that patchouli he must be smelling.
Washington, I believe, is the street. We are not seeing, at least from our vantage point, at least a lot of police on this side. Police are at the end, I believe, trying to stop folks from getting as close to the United Center as they can. But again, we still are about 2 blocks away. But it appears that these demonstrators...
Why is this footage so jacked up? When they should just have the cameraman use a phone.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? It would be better than this. Like, what is going on?
Yeah, it's like I'm watching a news show from the 90s.
Yeah. Look at this, guys.
With Nate as well. Nate, it already sounds different out there. How does it feel?
Hostile.
Well, I will tell you, a number of Chicago police, even more Chicago police, have now entered this area. We're steps away from Police Superintendent Larry Snelling, who's being briefed by his command staff. Within the last 30 seconds or so, that's when we've seen dozens more cops.
I want to see him fight it out, right? Mortal Kombat!
lineup in formation with their helmets on, some with shields even in hand. We're seeing that right now. Now, in terms of the agitators that you all saw live on our air within the last 20 minutes or so, it does not appear that they are now in this immediate area. What we're seeing now are dozens of Chicago police in a single file line from Walcott and Washington, stretching nearly all the way back, almost close to Lake Street, and more than 100 journalists that are here. There are still some demonstrators here as well, but we are not seeing that mass number of agitators. Again, the original directive from the organizers were that the demonstrators were going to move back to Union Park. That's where we believe that they've gone. Also,
now guys, there's one or two chicks in here, but guys, who are the majority of the people that are going to have to deal with these knuckleheads?
The men.
Clean up after this, right? All the men. Oh, guys, yeah, I didn't have the 3 and N card out. This is 3 and N. Look at that. Oh, man. Lap 4's here. Paracelsus. What's up, man? Good to see you.
beyond the fencing, we were still able to see Chicago police talking to a few of the people that they arrested. We're going to see if we can hear from Superintendent Snelling now.
That's something that we're going to have to assess. We need to assess that.
Is the fencing sufficient? Or?
We need to assess.
Apparently not, you moron.
No.
As he's standing on top of the piece. Oh, we're going to have to assess that. They pushed it down.
That's an assessment.
You know what'll help, guys? A good old electrical current.
Yeah.
If it'll work for cattle, it'll work for protesters.
We're going to make once we clear everything.
Superintendent, you
But
detained how many people from this location?
4. Here's what we need to do. I need you guys just to back up, please, because we're going to start now moving along this fence. We need to get our officers in here. We appreciate the coverage, but we want to make sure that you're safe also. So please, if you can, I just need you to step back off of this fencing until our officers start to clear this part.
Did you say 4 arrested?
4, that's right.
Thank you.
You heard it there from Superintendent Larry Snelling. 4 people arrested. We believe they were somehow involved in the chaos that erupted here at the fencing. At least 2 of them I can see are still on the scene right now. We are obeying the superintendent's commands, which are to move back so that officers can do their job. Again, it's a sight that we have not seen in a while here, at least covering these protests here in Chicago.
They are ready for battle.
Hundreds of Chicago police officers here outside of Park 567. Again, we are obeying the law enforcement's orders and moving away. We'll continue to cover this and bring you any updates on air and online. Nate Rogers, Fox 32 Chicago.
That, man. And guys, here, check this out. Check this out. Now, I was gonna do an actual video on this, but this chick went viral, guys. Look at this.
Have y'all seen this receipt that's going viral from a bodega where they're saying a Venezuelan woman left this receipt behind showing an EBT food stamp balance of $13,401.82?
Dude, that pisses me off.
And you guys wonder why Angel left New York, right?
He did?
Oh yeah, Angel moved. Angel's lived in New York since the 70s, and he said he had to go. That's how bad New York has gotten, dude. Yeah, he said, Angel said, and I quote, "It's gonna get back to pre-Giuliani time. Giuliani times.
Yeah.
It keeps up. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. That's
cash
man.
balance of $4,498.85. I just went down this rabbit hole, and you are not going to believe what I found. So I started off here. This young lady was talking about a program in New York where the migrants were receiving all of this free food, and they said that food was not culturally acceptable, so they started throwing it away. So the city of New York said, okay, fine, we'll just give y'all actual money.
Yeah.
guys, that's here. Let's jump in the DeLorean and let's go back in time. So guys, I was in a African studies class in college because it was an easy A, right? Because guys, I had like pre-calculus and like chemistry and some other hard class at the same time. It's like, ah, crap, I need an easy A. Here, yeah. Here, drop the StreamYard. Guys, here's a StreamYard link. Here you go. So, our professor, he was a guy from like Zimbabwe or Zambia, but he was a white dude, right? Because his family like immigrated there back in like the 1800s or whatever. So like they've been there for a long time. But he had his PhD in some Pan African or whatever, and he spoke like 7 languages or whatever. But he was like, well, you know, if they're gonna do U.S. aid to Africa, you know, they need to be able to watch what they're because there was some famine or some whatever in some country, and they were dropping like rice and other things. Like, well, they didn't know how to cook that, so he's like, well, you better learn real fast.
Yeah.
If you see that or starve to death, you know what I'm saying? You better learn how to cook some rice. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's free. It's free.
Complain about anything. I mean,
come on, dude.
Imagine complaining about free food.
Free food.
Yeah.
When you're already living in a country for free. Free room and board. Absolutely. St. Conrad's here. Sin is here. Good to see you guys. Yep.
The program started out helping 500 migrant families. They putting these people up in hotels, and they giving them these cards that they are supposed to only use at bodegas, grocery stores, supermarkets, convenience stores, and they're supposed to sign a piece of paper saying, I swear I'm only going to use it at a bodega, a grocery store, a supermarket, a convenience store, and to buy baby supplies. And they're threatening to kick them out of the program if they don't only spend the money on these things. But my thing is, if the card can swipe at Neiman Marcus, they're going to be at Neiman Marcus. The card should only work where the card is supposed to work. Now, the amount on each card is going to be dependent on the size of the family and if they have any income coming in. So a smart scammer would make sure that you don't have any income coming in so that you can get the most bang for your buck. Here's an example. A family of 4, for instance, could get about $1,000 each month, and the money will replenish every 28 days. Then the program expanded to helping 15,000 migrant families. Now remember, they putting these people up in hotels, giving them food, giving them baby supplies. Now at the time of this article, the city was housing just over 66,000 asylum seekers. This is how many people had arrived in just 1 week. And there's
66,000 people.
dude, it's crazy.
saying this program is supposed to cost about $10 billion through 2025. Then the mayor started giving out prepaid cash cards to these migrants. They said that
prepaid cash cards. It will give the migrants up to $10,000 each in taxpayers' money with no ID check, no restrictions, and no fraud control.
Yeah. Let's just give them a gold bar next.
Maybe I should migrate to America. Jesus.
Yeah, you should.
Gold here. Matter of fact, you should fly over, right? Get yourself some dirty clothes, get a Spanish accent, get your $10,000, fly back, and do that like multiple times. I'm gonna retire, y'all.
Courtesy of good old Sleepy Joe.
Dude, it's the new 401k, baby.
Seriously.
It will be given about up to $10,000 each in taxpayer money with no ID check, no restrictions, and no fraud control. Now, you have to also know that the city is legally required to help these people because they have a right to shelter law in place for migrants. Well, over the past 2 years, over 200,000 people have shown up. So, of course, the money is going to run out if you're giving over 200,000 people $10,000 each, $13,000 in food stamps, $5,000 in EBT cash balance, paying for their hotel, paying for their baby supplies. You see where I'm going with this? But the part that really got me is y'all sitting here telling us tax-paying citizens that we have to raise our retirement age to the age of 70 because there's no money in the retirement fund or the Social Security fund, whatever it's called. And I mean, it's sad when you hear the sad stories. Of course, you don't want these people to be living in a country where they're being abused or exposed to God knows what. But there's got to be another way. We got to put some type of restriction on this because this is out of hand. Have y'all seen this receipt that's going viral from a bodega?
Look at that, guys. Look at that.
It's infuriating.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
A migrant family of 4 in New York.
Oops, this is NBC.
Doesn't that make America the ultimate simp?
Oh, that's been happening. Come on, dude. That's been going on for a long time.
But we have hit simple Stiltskin, Simplandia. Like,
yeah. Darth Simpius, dude. Yeah.
Bro, we are peaking. Like, we're.
And here's the thing. Conrad says black people are the ones being screwed the most by this. You were gonna get yourself a cheer. Look at this, guys.
And they don't even know it yet.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they do. Because you look at them at the people in Chicago, right? The people in Boston. The people in where Compton's South Central used to be black areas.
Oh,
now they're not.
Okay, yeah. So they know it now, but they're not really gonna feel it for like, I'd say probably like another year or so.
Yeah. Yep.
A money-saving program. He claims it's money-saving to help migrants. Adams' debit card program for migrants will reportedly give migrants up to $10,000 each in taxpayer money with no ID check, no restrictions, and no fraud.
Hey guys, let's go to New York.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I have a problem.
Okay.
I'll just pretend to be not a citizen.
That's crazy.
Dude, that'd be an interesting video if that worked.
Piling money at these people after they illegally broke into the country and broke the law as their number one thing.
Yeah, that's crazy, right, guys? And guys, like I said, I'm from woke, Washington State.
Oh boy.
Okay, guys. I remember back when I was in college, was when the WTO stuff kicked off, and then when the when those knuckleheads went down to the port, and they were trying to block the army from putting vehicles on ships to take over to Iraq and Afghanistan. And I was in college. Like, AJ, let's come down. Are you gonna come down with us? Hell to the no. Are you crazy? Come on, man. You gotta fight the power. I got homework to do. And guys, here's the thing. As I went to school with a lot of these rich kids that hated the fact that their dad was COO for some oil company, so they would drive their brand new BMW up or around the back of the school and then ride their bike to class.
I don't get that. I have a cousin who's like that.
There's always one. There's always one. Guys, did anyone see the
It's over. New York.
The Kevin Samuels, where that white girl, that rich white Becky called in, and she was like, I don't like how you always talk about money and how this and that. And he goes, so wait a minute, you look like you haven't missed any meals. You have all your teeth. You know what I'm saying? He goes, how are you gonna tell people that grew up on the other side of town, the projects and stuff, that money is not everything? He goes, because guys, he remember that's how Michael Corleone was on The Godfather. There's always that one that has to be different. You know what I'm saying? That has to be, the family. I don't like the family. Blah blah blah. Right?
But they'll take the money. Like he's my cousin still takes the checks that his dad sends him, but he just I don't get it. He like resents his dad for being successful.
And complains about cap. Well, this is the same reason why all these millennial and Gen Z white kids, they're all trying to be some type of like LDHD TV, or they're trying to be some ally, some BLM. Oh, here, you can't talk to my black friend Desmond that way. How dare you? Desmond, I did good, right? I did good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Because they see regular white people as the oppressive white majority, right? So they want to be, guys. I know a girl. She's a redheaded girl, and she's pansexual. So she waves the LDHDTV flag, right? And she's just like a white chick who dates black dudes. I've never seen her date a chick in my life, but she sure will have that flag. I'm like, what are you talking about? But it's because she doesn't want to be seen as the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? And that's how a lot of these, dude. If your parents worked to give you the life that they never had, right? Enjoy it. There's nothing wrong with anyone, white, black, Asian, saying, "Look, I was never poor. I never struggled. I don't care. I like what? So what?" Because guys,
the thing is like, oh sorry,
that's what
I can see the pain in my uncle's eyes. Like I worked this hard for this, for him to kind of turn out like this. Sorry to cut you off, but
because that's what keeps a lot of us blacks down, is identifying with the struggle. It's trying to say that you are not black unless you struggled, which is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Guys, here's the thing too. Do you know how many? Okay. Don't date B-dubs, okay? I'll tell you why. Because even the good ones, the lawyers, the doctors, the ones that had two parents, they have to identify with the struggle with hood chicks, right? So guys, you'll meet a B-dub, right? Well, let's just say Desmond's out. And, Desmond's got the accent, so of course he's going to have all the B-dubs all over him over here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I laugh.
Right? So, he meets Keisha. Keisha's had two parents. You know what I mean? Her dad's military. She's educated and this and that. But then the third date, you go out and all of a sudden, instead of going to like Top Golf or going to like a brewery, she said, "Hey, let's meet at some club." And you're like, "What? Why? I'm not a big club type of guy." "Well, my friends are gonna be there." Uh-oh, right? Then you show up and all of her friends are
the streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get that money. Bitch, give me what you got.
You know what I'm saying? Like, where did this come from?
Uh-oh.
I am not trying to date some friggin' ratchet hood chick. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. And that's happened to me before. Guys, I've only dated like 2 B-dubs in my entire life. And this one chick, guys, yes, she was a B-dub and a therapist. Hey, it was a long time ago. I was a young lad, all right? But she was an okay chick.
Yeah, yep.
But guys, all of her friends were just completely just moronic. And every time that we were out, because she would always want to meet up with her friends and go to these ratchet hood spots, right? And then either, of course, her one friend who was who was the prettiest, who was a light-skinned girl, right, would always find a girl in the bar or the club.
Ellie, I'm gonna kill you, you fucking whore.
Next thing you know, they're fighting. Like, what is this? And then AJ, go over there. Like, what? I don't know her. You gotta save her. You gotta get her out of there. No.
Nuh-uh.
No. Nope. It's insane. And then what did it for me was, her friend was like, here, so one of her friends, let's go to this concert for your birthday, but you have to drive. So she's like, fine. So they drove like 2 hours away. Well, she had got a new car, and her friend was drunk and was like, hey, I'm gonna drive your car. She's like, okay, fine. So her friend was like trying to talk to these guys. Hey, y'all, what up? Bow! Wrecked her new car.
Oh.
Totaled it. So I'm at work. I just started my job. I need you to come pick us up. I'm like, I can't do that. So what do you mean? I'm like, I cannot take time off a job that I started like 2 or 3 weeks ago to come pick you up because your knuckleheaded friend crashed your car. Mm-hmm. You know what her friend's saying in the background?
I'ma kill your bitch ass, bitch!
I said, excuse me? I don't even know you.
I hope you die of AIDS, ho!
Why did you wreck her car?
I hope you die, bitch! I hope you die of AIDS, ho!
And that was it. That was it, guys.
That sounds BW, all right.
I hung up on her, but what does this knucklehead have?
New York City has run out of money and will no longer give migrants from Venezuela food stamp cards. The program began because thousands of pounds of food ended up in the trash can because Venezuelans said that this food was not culturally acceptable to them. And
why?
Look at this foolishness, guys.
Wasn't their country like poverty and war?
Yeah. Now, guys, make sure to drop a like on the stream, guys. Guys, please join locals, guys, because I'll probably be going live quite a bit over there today. I mean, this week. Because, guys, I guarantee that the DNC is going to keep going the next day or two. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, we're going to talk about this a lot. And then, guys, check out 50 and 304. It's my other channel, guys. Because, yeah, this one's taking off. And, guys, I had a really, 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 really good one that I did. But my sound was messed up, guys. Oh, man. You know what? We're going to look at it before this ends. Guys, okay. Do you guys... And you see... You guys will also see this video on the other channel, but do you remember...
I didn't spit at you!
Man, relax.
You're lucky I didn't kick you in the balls. Don't touch me!
You remember her?
Yeah,
guys, I found someone whose voice is more annoying, that is more horrible than that knucklehead's voice, dude. Oh, guys, oh. But anyways, all right, let's see. All right.
And that they could not see themselves eating American food. Therefore, they...
So why did you come to America? I swear to God, I'm losing my mind. Guys. Oh, someone say something. Please, I got nothing over here. I'm...
Absolute clown world.
Oh, yes.
Guys, I'm speechless. I don't know what's going on.
Why?
How did this happen? Guys. Clown world. We can't eat American food? It's not culturally sensitive. You're in America.
Maybe it's all the processing.
They could be giving this food to like prisoners.
True.
In prison. They could be giving this to homeless people.
True.
Look at that.
You could convince them.
It's just that it's that saying, like, what happens when you give a mouse a cookie?
Yes, the book.
He's gonna want a glass of milk.
Yep, that's true. Look at that. Someone says, as a single mom, I can't even get approved for any food stamps, and they're just wasting them. Well, that's probably because you have a drug charge. No, that guys, trust me. I used to work at an office that gave this stuff out, dude. They give it out to anyone, but if you have a drug charge, yeah. So look at that. Someone says, what about us citizens that are born here, work full time, and still can't make it? Someone says, that's crazy. Throwing away food when me, a citizen. Look, God, these people cannot type. A citizen is looking where to get food with a full FUL time job. Funny how they use our taxes to do this, but when it's time for us to retire, so we have to fight for our money. Simon, my mom came from Panama in the 80s, worked harder every day since, and had no handouts and paid her taxes. Yeah, this is why you vote for the right things, not based on feeling. And here we are struggling to buy groceries and food stamps or not. What? Yeah.
Put in the trash. Approximately 3,000 migrants receive these food stamps cards that allow them to purchase foods and anything that they needed. But the mayor has said that he's out of money. There's no more funds to fund the program that has been giving 3,000 migrants from Venezuela a food stamp card. And so it begins, because these people without food stamp cards, without hotel rooms, crime is about to hit the ceiling. We already seen it. New York crime is to the roof, especially done by these migrants.
And of course, if anyone else says that, right? Because we've been saying this the whole time. What do we hear?
How dare you?
Right? Hey guys, here's the thing. Guys, once again, someone's typing. If you're gonna type, just mute until you talk. Guys, dang, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, guys, put a 1 if you agree that women vote for policies that hurt them first. Guys, the LDHD TV stuff, the soft on crime stuff, right? The migrant stuff. Because guys, when crime goes up, it's not crimes against men that go up, right? Because guys, we're the number one target anyways. But it's the people who get here that are more willing to do crimes against. Here's the man we all need, guys. Say the man we all need, the man with the master plan.
Oh, hey, oh, yo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I just got here. Oh, Angel.
This freaking guy.
Man, we need you bad, man.
Freaking guy. Give me a break. I'm just here for the pizza.
Over here.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up?
We're talking about these migrants over here. Dude,
okay, now you see why I left New York. Yeah. Now you see why. You seeing all this that's going on right now? Now you see the reason why. Now,
absolutely,
any smart person would do that. But if they want to stay and deal with the escape from New York or deal with the Mad Max situation, that's up to them.
Yeah.
Me, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you this straight up. I was born in 1965. I grew up during the 70s and the 80s and the crack wars in the 90s, and I seen all that crap. Then when Giuliani came by, he made it better. And that's it. That's all he did was making it better, though.
Yeah.
Now, all of a sudden, I'm sorry, AJ. Yeah.
That's how. Keep going, Angel.
And now, all of a sudden, now we got this mayor coming around, though, and I'm gonna tell you this. I had respect for him, because he was supposed to be he was a captain in the NYPD, which I figured, okay, fine. He knows about law enforcement and he rose up the ranks, and I respect that. I respect anybody that went through all that. All of a sudden, he gets up there, and now it seems like it's 180 degree. And now all of a sudden, now I'm starting to see and get flashbacks of what I was when I was a kid growing up, and seeing all the crap that's going on is starting to get that way again. And I said to myself, I'm not going through this again. I'm not doing this again. And that's what's going to happen. You mark my words, it's going to happen. Not in one shot. It's going to happen as time goes on. You're going to see. And you're going to see more of this stuff happening, though. That's why I left.
Everyone's like, oh, he used to be a cop. He's going to be tough on crime. And then he got in there.
Exactly. That applies to me, too.
Angel, would you say that this time is worse than all the others? I mean, it got you to leave. Were you born in New York, or?
I was born in Elmhurst, Queens, New York, and I was raised up there all my life. 58 years old, okay? 58 years old I am right now, okay? Yeah. And I've seen, you can literally say I've seen the downs, and now that I've seen the ups. And now, to me, it looks like it's going right back down. It's heading that way again. And I'm saying to myself, I'm not going through that again, man. No way. Because I could already see what's happening right now. And it's leading to that point. So I said, no, thank you. I got the hell out. And that's it. I hope the others that can do the
Good for
same
you,
thing.
man.
But if they can, they can. If they don't, they don't. That's up to them. But I'm not dealing with that no more.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. That's me.
Yeah. And hey, more power to you, because I always say, guys, move red, man, because these blue states have lost their minds, man. It's crazy. The people who get punished the most in blue states are the taxpayers. The people of taxpayers. It's insane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Steve, you're right, Steve.
of
It
them-
was. Steve's right. It was. I remember that.
belong to gang membership of El Tren de Aragua. The program was unsustainable. 3,000 Venezuelan migrants receiving food stamps for how long? Hotel rooms for how long? What were you trying to accomplish by providing this program? Because the more you give to people, the less they're going to do for themselves. The mayor of New York has been criticized because how dare he discontinues the program for the migrants from Venezuela? How dare he doesn't provide them with unlimited access to free food and free shelter? The rest of immigrants like myself, we don't get it. We do not
Thank
get
you.
it. We never
Thank you.
Guys, you know what? This chick is based AF, dude. She's gonna get herself more than round of applause. Get a cheer.
That's right.
Guys,
I'm saying the
all
truth.
of my friends that are legal immigrants, my Ethiopian friends, my Chinese friends, my Colombian friends, Nigerian friends, they all can't stand this border stuff. Guys, the most based people when it comes to the border are those that have had to come here legally. They cannot stand it. Dude,
Yeah, and you know why, AJ? AJ, I'm sorry, AJ. You know why? Because this is what I was talking about before. Doing it the right way.
Yeah.
These folks, your Ethiopian friends and everybody else, they do it the right way.
Yeah.
Spend the time. They have to sit it for years. Go through the whole process. That's what I'm talking about. Because I don't mind immigrants. Immigrants help. It's a benefit for this country. But you got to do it the right way.
Yeah.
And if you come in here thinking that you're going to get everything on a silver platter, doesn't work that way.
Yeah, and once again,
it blows up in the face, and that's what's going on with Adams. It's blowing it up in his face.
And Desmond can attest to this, because as we don't have the issue with illegals or with immigrants that they have in the UK and Europe, where you got people coming from kind of countries where their culture is diametrically opposed to where they're going, and they will not assimilate. They will not at
Madness over here.
all. I'm talking like second generation, third generation. They don't want to be. They want to move to England or the UK, but they don't want to be. They want to have their own laws. They want to have their own areas or whatever it was. Because I lived in Texas. I lived in California, right? You go to the elementary schools, you see Hispanic kids there. You know what I'm saying? Or Mexican kids there, whatever. They're learning English. Although by the time that they're second or third generation, their name is James and Michael. You know what I'm saying? Steve Jimenez, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But here, well, I'm not going to say any names, but, third, fourth generation, they're still saying no. This country has to abide by our rules. So it's completely different over there. And guys, here's the thing. There's a guy, once again, and I should talk about him on Locals, right? There's a guy who was talking about this about a decade ago, and no one wanted to listen to him.
It's TR.
Don't put his name in the chat, please. But guys, matter of fact, I think
Call him Voldemort.
Yeah, we'll call him Voldemort, right? And he's actually kind of exploded in popularity again in the last couple of months. But guys, he talked to people about this about 13 years ago, I want to say.
Time ago.
And people were all calling him all these names. Right? He got his bank account shut down. He got everything. He was completely platformed.
He got the NF treatment. That's the equivalent.
Yeah. So
never came to this country to ask for a handout. We came to work. Day one, working. We don't understand it. This is like a foreign language to us. And the absolute worst the mayor of New York could have done for these people is to give them just what they wanted, a handout. It's over.
Look at that, guys. Now, guys, we have a news update here. Where's it? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Protest on the ground today, this one in Humboldt Park.
But those protesters didn't get the route their permit allowed. Tia Ewing is live for us tonight. Tia?
Yeah, well, I want to point out the fact, too, Terrence and Sylvia, that the leader of the Poor People's Army was arrested tonight. This
The Poor People's Army. I bet they are.
Yeah.
No one can pay bail.
Because none of those knuckleheads have jobs anyways. You know what I'm saying? What a joke.
This is in part why I want you to look down this street. We're on Madison Street. You can see all of that police presence heading towards down there towards Western and Madison. So really, this is what happened. The protesters, they marched 2.5 miles from Humboldt Park down Division to Western and then attempted to come down Madison Street. And this is why they couldn't do it. You can see it, extra police, because Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris was coming down the same way right before they got here. So they couldn't come further down the street. The co-founder says all she wanted to do was deliver a letter inside the United Center tonight.
Right before we step off, we will have an opportunity.
Yeah, right. She was like,
I didn't do anything. I was drinking a beer. Why can't I drink a beer?
look at this. Look at this guy. Retired slave. Guys, look at this guy's shirt. On the right, next to her.
Ridiculous.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
So in honor of my ancestors, guys, isn't that crazy? To define yourself. Yeah, I was my people. I was a slave once back 1,000 years ago. Are you serious?
Yeah,
what kind of
it's embarrassing.
way? That's ridiculous. That would be. Oh, guys, you're killing me, man. Killing me.
To determine whether or not the people in the convention that are Democrats are guilty of crimes.
Isn't this funny, guys? Yeah, all these black people, Becky out front. Guys, this is their dream. This is their dream position. Every college-educated, white, upper middle class, upper class chick wants to be this. She wants to be the center of attention of all the POCs. You know what I'm saying?
It's against humanity, and if we find them guilty of crimes against humanity, we are issuing a citizen's arrest.
Oh, please!
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Guys, what is going on? Guys, I swear.
It's been 100 years and no lessons learned.
We're in like La La Lulu land here. Dude, where's the rabbit? Where's freaking Alice? Where's the wasn't she eating like mushrooms or something to get high or something in Wonderland? What is going on? We're gonna
still tripping.
Get them on trial and we're gonna find them guilty. Who are you? And guys, this is why you don't even cater to the wokey wokes. You don't, because you can never be woke enough. Ever. This is a group of you are trying to cater to a group of people where if you give an inch, they will take the whole stadium, man. You know what I'm saying? You cannot do it. You cannot. And here's the thing. These knuckleheads pride themselves on not showing up for anything anyways. Yeah. Hi, Counselor Angel.
We are issuing a citizen's arrest, and I'm sure that all levels of law enforcement will get right on it.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
The delusions are strong with that one.
Dude, she is in Delulu land, man. Here's the thing, yo. Guys, okay. Nug, Pookie, Man, in the back. You guys don't realize you're black. Yo, Becky, Like, it can walk out and cause trouble all she wants. You don't understand? Well, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, look at the color of the baby
in fact,
she's pushing.
she was arrested by members of law enforcement. That is Sherry Honkala, the Poor People's Army co-founder. She led the group of about 100 protesters through the streets, leaving Humboldt Park, heading for the United Center.
And you would think, look, all these. Wait, now what are these people protesting for?
I don't know, because it looked like they're well fed.
Yeah.
Let's see. You guys ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
What's the little manifesto here? No, I'm not trying to sign up. Downsizing. Wait, more of us are downsized. Move this thing out of the way. They want like living wages, free healthcare, all this commie stuff, right? So they're just straight up socialists is all they are. So, but they don't realize, like you guys don't matter. You're either BLM or you're these people with that flag. You don't matter. You know what I mean?
March stepped off about an hour and a half after it was supposed to, departing at roughly 5:30 this evening. Their message is pretty simple here. They don't believe anyone should be poor in America.
This is nuts.
The entire government's insolvent, and they think they can't be poor.
And here's the thing, guys. Why are you guys not working? Here. How about you guys work, earn a bunch of money, and then give it away? How about that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's so funny because they want to do this while the rest of us are working to get stuff done. Sin says, AJ, are you not going to sign up because they're fighting for blackness?
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Oh, the Karening.
And with that being said, the group takes issue with the Democrats and also the Republicans, especially those pumping American dollars to continue wars that are going on. In fact, they support the Green Party's candidate, Jill Stein. She was with them the entire day.
Oh, there it is, guys. There it is right there. Right there, guys. Guys, Jill Stein can only get 100 people. Oh, here we go. Retired slave, in honor of my ancestors. Wait, in dedication of my ancestors. Dedicated to, and then come on, dude.
The group's permit allowed them to march onto the sidewalk right outside the United Center, but when they tried to get into that area at Western and Madison, they were met by fencing and some barricades, and police were there. That led to the co-founder of the organization being arrested.
We have been informed that she's been arrested, and we'll be keeping track of her. And
let's give those cops a round of applause.
Yes. Thank you.
And be there for when she's released, of course. We don't know for sure what the charges are. We've been told the location of her arrest, but that information changes all the time, so it's best not to say that right now.
So within the last, I would say 25 minutes or so, what you're looking at is an entry point. This is partly why they couldn't come down here to where we are right now. We are on the corner of Hoyne and Madison, and that is because this entry point has been used throughout the evening. We've seen presidential nominee, Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris, her motorcade went through there. And not too long ago, within like the last 20 minutes, we saw President Joe Biden's motorcade traveling in this area, and that was the issue that these protesters had. They couldn't get down the street here because of the high security presence that has remained in this area. Now, in terms of what's next, we know that this group of protesters, they also got a chance to protest for the RNC in Milwaukee. They traveled here, many of them on foot, taking that 91-mile trek to Chicago. They did tell me they don't know exactly what Honkala has been charged with yet. They were going back to their campsite that they've developed. It's a man-made campsite right inside of Humboldt Park. They were going back there to
So now they're camping in a public park. Figures, right?
organize to figure out exactly what's next.
There's this weird, like, pseudo-masochistic type thing that they have to being like, oh, we're fighting for the cause by building our own, by walking all this way, right? And then building our own camp. And all this crap. What a joke.
Well, it's their fault. It's their fault. They put so many of these crazy ideas in their head that they can't. There's no cohesion. You got a group over here that's fighting for this. You got a group over here that's fighting for this. You got a group over here that's fighting for this. And unless they get what they want, they're going to be fighting against each other. It's very telling.
Well, this is why we like I said, guys, all us guys need to do is just sit back and watch.
Yep.
There you go.
Anti-Semitism, Jewish hate to turn violent. Businesses are already.
You see what they're saying? Hey guys, look at this. FNS and LDHG TV people for a free Palestine.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Clown world. Guys.
I don't think that
Guys,
means what you think it means.
What is going on, dude? What is going on? Now, guys. Okay. Guys, do you ever watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
I haven't.
No.
Oh yeah,
guys,
I mean not the new episodes, but
this episode about baby deletion. You guys remember that? So
oh yes.
Yeah, and then so Mac is pro-life, and
yeah, to get with that chick.
And he meets this hot, crazy religious chick that's like banging him because he's like, yeah, I delete baby deletion doctors. So he's like, hey, you want to come to the march? He's like, yeah. And he's like, so what side are you want to be on? The empowered woman's side or the pro-life side? And Dennis chooses the other side, the pro baby deletion side, and it's all a bunch of like hippie, I
am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
And then on the other side is all the hot chicks, you know what I'm saying? And it's true, guys. I mean, even look at the news, right? Guys, come on. Her, even this chick on the upper left, you know what I'm saying? Like, you go to most, even like conservative podcasts and everything, guys.
A pair of titties make you want to stand up and beg for buttermilk.
Sin with the $5, man. He said man-made campsite. Buzzwords defeated already. Facts. That's true.
Seriously. Garlic croutons, dude.
Now, guys, look at this. Hold on. Let me show you this real fast. And I need to do some more woke videos. Well, so someone has said to call the series "Faces of Woke," instead of like "Faces of Death." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where is it? Dude said, "I'm gonna go pick up chicks at a woke rally." It's hilarious. Oh man, now I can't find it. One more second. If I can't find it, then I'll show you guys something else. Where is it?
Hey, can I ask Desmond a question?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so I've been hearing stuff about in the UK if there is perceived misogyny that it could be classified as. I mean, I want to say the right word on YouTube.
I know what you're talking about. I saw you mention it earlier.
Is that a real thing?
I saw something about it on the news when I was at work, but I didn't really catch the story. It was on in the break room, innit? And I just popped in and had some water, but I've seen about it. But
Yeah,
it's a joke. The UK's a joke.
Yeah,
It's
it's probably just in the talks right now. But
everything's
all the red pill dudes that live in the UK, Canada, whatever. The fact that you guys make it another week, right, in that ethnicist hellhole. You know what I mean? Clown world. And guys, look at this. Look at this. On my way to meet a baddie at the Harris Waltz campaign.
It's 4chan 2.0.
Oh God. No, guys, I wanted to show you this. Okay. 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 Now, guys, Desmond, have you heard of Pan-Africanism?
I've heard the term before.
Okay, guys, this is just the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Okay, this Pan-Africanism. You know, like, oh yeah, you know, because you don't hear Pan-Eastern Europeanism or like Pan-Asianism. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, there's a Japanese, there's a Chinese, there's Indonesians, right? This thing where everyone thinks that all of us blacks are all the same. No, we're not, right? And that's other black people saying this. So, guys, there's group of black Americans that were like, yeah, we're gonna go to Africa because it's our home, it's where we're from, it's gonna be great, yeah. And then they go to Africa and try and move there and find out
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
now this lady decided to pack up everything and move to Ghana, right?
Oh boy.
Yo.
Check this out.
Are Americans coming over here being nasty, doing nasty things, and being bad to the locals? Now, let me flip the script, okay? Let's talk about the fact that we get abused over here, too. The thing about Ghana is stop crying victim. Stop crying victim, because y'all cheat us out of a lot of stuff. Y'all invited us to come home, which by the thousands we did. We came running to Ghana. People sold their homes, moved out of their apartments, sold everything. Some people packed up containers and moved over here.
Why? You had the luck, the good fortune of being born in the richest, most powerful country that's ever been. Black Americans are some of the most privileged people on the planet, but we're definitely the most privileged blacks to ever live. Ever. And you're gonna move to Ghana? Latmore says she gonna leave soon. Look at that.
Just to get over here and realize this is not our home. Y'all call us foreigners. Ghanaians call us that. We didn't make that word up. We
That's
didn't
my brother, actually.
that. We don't know that that's what y'all call the white people and the Chinese because we're not around them. But we know that that's what y'all call us. I ain't never heard the word before, Toby, till I came to Ghana. Okay. Y'all invite us home. Let's talk about what y'all do to us. Starting from the before we get to the airport, we got to have a visa that we pay for to even enter our home. We pay all this money for passports and visas to get here.
Because you're not from Ghana.
Gotta learn the hard way.
Spoiler alert.
Guys, this would be like someone who was white, right? Whose family moved here in like 1883. Said, guess what? I'm going to go back to Germany. And the Germans go, you're not German. Like, what are you talking about? You're
hey guys,
American.
I'm Japanese. No.
Yeah.
Let me in.
We get to the airport, and as soon as you see a blue passport, everybody's coming for us. Can you give me something small at the COVID place? You get to immigration. Can you give me something small? You get to baggage. Can you give me something small? A person grabbed a damn cart and put my bag on it and got mad because I gave him $5 because I only had hundreds because you come over here with hundreds to get the best, cash in rate. How about he looked at that and said, I don't want that. I said, what you mean you don't want it? He said, I said, I want to know, what did you expect me to give you? He said, $10. I said, so you want me to give you over 100 CDs for picking up a bag, putting it in a cart? He don't know this is like my 5th time coming through the airport. I have never seen nowhere in any country or state where people have openly, it says $60 for foreigners, $30 for locals, okay? You go to Cocoon Park, and I don't remember the price. Let's say $200 for foreigners, because that's what y'all call us, $40 for locals. You go to the castle, it's $60 for foreigners, $10 for locals. I ain't never seen that nowhere. I ain't never went nowhere in the U.S., Mexico, and Canada where it said you pay, if you a local, if you're from here, you pay $3 for a Coca-Cola, but if you're a foreigner, you pay $8 for a Coca-Cola. I ain't never seen that nowhere, except Ghana. Nobody in the airport has ever asked me for no money for nothing. I have only seen that in Ghana. But let's talk about the fact that y'all welcomed us home and how this process looks to me.
Welcomed us home.
According to y'all, the ones of us that were stolen, so let's talk about the process of coming home. We got stolen from our mother, our birth mother and father. 20 years later, we're probably 26 years old now. Our mother finds us and she said, baby, y'all come home. I miss you. Come back home. Get out them streets where they don't love you at and come home. So we drive, take a taxi, however we get to our mother's address, we get there. But before she let us come to the door, she says, oh, welcome home. But before you come in, can you pay me $300 to enter the door? That's the visa to come home. So, okay, we happy to be home. So we paid $300 to our mother to step foot in her house because we're excited to be home to the motherland, okay? We get in there and now it's dinner time. And she has plates on the table for the kids that grew up in the house. And she has a plate on the table for me and my sister who was stolen years ago. And she says, oh, my daughters, because you didn't grow up here, my children get to eat free that grew up here. But because you were stolen.
Let's pump the brakes here. Let's pump the brakes. That is so true, dude. That is so true. Guys, I am black. I waited tables all through college. At least black people will tip white people something. They don't tip black waiters anything at all. At all. And guys, Razor Gamer's right. There are places in Japan where they just say no foreigners allowed.
Yeah, no gaijin.
It's crazy. And here's the thing. Guys, even if you're Japanese, full-blooded, and you're born in like Argentina, whatever, you're a Nikkei and you're not Japanese. That's like how about Japan that the Japanese are, you know?
And you're just coming back. I have to charge you $20 for a plate. So me and my sister, we're so happy to be home. We're confused. We pay her $20 for a plate. Okay? That's the cocoon shit. That's y'all giving us different prices for shit. Okay? Now we're at our mother's house and we're enjoying being there. We see something's a little weird, but we enjoy being back home with our mother. We decide we want to stay. And she goes, oh, you want to stay a little longer? You're going to have to pay me $1,000 every year to stay here. That's the residency. Now we're paying her for residency, even though she invited us home after we were stolen from her. Okay? Now we pay the residency, and then we decide, you know what? We want to get on the birth certificate. We kind of like it here. It's a little weird, but we comfortable enough to stay here. And she tells us, oh, in order for you to stay here, I have to put my name on your birth certificate. That's going to be $3,000 each, please. And then I will put your name on the birth certificate and you will become a family member. That's the citizenship.
Now, why, guys? Why would you want to renounce your American citizenship?
Well, it may have dual citizenship.
El Stupido.
That's so dumb. That is so stupid. Why? And here's the thing, guys. This whole thing, this knuckleheaded woman here honestly thinks that she's black, the people in Ghana are black, so everything should be awesome. No,
they don't say that way.
No, do you hear any other group saying this and doing this? I don't hear Mexicans or light-skinned Mexicans or Colombians going, we're gonna go back to España. Yay! You know what I mean? Like, let us back into Spain. That's not how it works. So, what a moron.
That's the citizenship. So how are we home if we got to pay y'all? Why aren't the visas free? If this is home, why don't you make this visa free for us? If this is
called
home,
corruption.
Why do we have to pay to be?
It's called the idea is stupid. Why would she? No, guys, it's not about greed. They're a different country. It's not home. Yeah. The idea is stupid. The very concept is dumb. You were born a black American. You're
American.
American. Your culture is American, right? You grew up American. You are not from Ghana. You're not from Nigeria. They're a specific group of people defined by their culture and their nationality, and they will never see you as the same.
Yep.
That'd be like saying, "Oh, Puerto Ricans and Cubans can go to Spain because they all speak Spanish." What? That doesn't make any sense. No sense. Brazilians can go to Portugal. Yay! Come on, man.
Resident. If this is home, why isn't our citizenship automatically given? There are.
Look at that, guys. Ridiculous. The whole idea is just ridiculous. So, hold on, guys. Let me check and see.
Wouldn't you visit the country before you go to move there?
Dude, you honestly expect these 304s to do any research? Come on, man.
You've been had.
Yeah, I mean.
You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Let's see if there's any updates, and then we'll switch gears.
It's just another example of the grass is not greener on the other side.
Yeah.
And it seems like a lot of red flags that you just barreled straight through.
Yep.
Typical.
Seriously.
Let's see.
It's so impulsive.
Hold on. Hold on.
It's been a fun day here, running around, interviewing people, just being a part of the excitement. You can see the crowd already fired up here as Kamala Harris is in the building. She just spoke moments ago. We were the only camera in position as the vice president's motorcade arrived at the UC. You see her here. She passed through a security checkpoint. Harris gave a wave to a crowd outside that included some peaceful protesters.
Well, that was definitely not the case, though, earlier this evening as a planned protest turned chaotic. Fences ripped down, a confrontation with police. Our team coverage tonight begins with Nate Rogers outside.
Hello, sir. And Dawn, good evening to the both of you. We're back here at Union Park where it all began. And I got to tell you, what started as a peaceful demonstration eventually turned chaotic and really dangerous for some. We, in fact, talked to Superintendent Larry Snelling about an hour before the march took place. He said, "We have no fear, there are no incidents." That no incidents part eventually changed. Agitators breaching security gates, police putting on gas masks, also placing folks under arrest, then evacuating a local park. But here's how it all started. Thousands landing in Union Park for day one of the Democratic.
All these idiots don't have jobs.
Mm-hmm.
None of them do,
guys.
There. So
National Convention. Dozens of activist groups calling for better health care, abortion rights, but mainly a ceasefire in the Middle East.
Isn't that crazy? Now, health care, baby deletion, those are issues in our kind of country, right? But guys, they're so worried about something that's happening thousands of miles away. Now, you want to talk about privilege? Having the privilege to spend this much time and effort on something that's thousands of miles away, that's privilege. But guess what? All of us got to get up and go to work and pay bills. You know what I'm saying?
The group then marching along Washington Boulevard with hundreds of national and international.
Jesus, look.
Oh my God.
Woke.
Yo, dude, this is like the freaking
Poison dart frog.
You know how
The Black
Sagat
Pat.
was like the penultimate boss before M. Bison.
That's
right
just
there, dude. Right there. This is like
Balrog,
on,
yeah.
was it Tekken 3 or Tekken 4 when you beat Ogre and then he had a second form? Yo, this is the first form of Ogre. This is the penultimate woke boss right here, dude. Look at that.
Media canvassing the route. There were chants, but still, everyone peaceful. Protesters eventually landing at Park 578 on West Maypole. That's 2 blocks from the UC, with delegates filing in.
Guys, have you ever heard anyone that's not a lazy beta simp loser talk about socialism?
Nope.
Think about the people that are talking about socialist ideas. Guys, come on. You know what I mean?
And once near the security perimeter, that's where chaos erupted. You can see it right now. Demonstrators are now tearing fencing down. A man using a sledgehammer from his book bag, disassembling perimeter fencing. Others breaking gates down, then hopping over into restricted areas. In fact, this fence coming down just inches away from Fox 32 photojournalist Todd Gertner. Agitators also throwing sticks and rocks at police. A man seen here lunging at law enforcement before being detained. Police Superintendent Larry Snelling front and center.
I tell you, dude. What is wrong with these people?
Responding to the
mental
breach.
illness.
Is the fencing sufficient?
Yeah.
We need to assess that. That's an assessment we're going to make once we clear everything.
Lack of purpose.
How many people from this location?
4. Here's what we need to do. I need you guys
Being
just to back
terminally
up,
online.
please, because we're going to start now moving along this fence. We need to get our officers in here.
Finally, more than 100 Chicago
Get out
police
the
officers.
way! Get out the way! Get out the way!
Move!
Oh, dude, guys, look at this! Look at this DEI hire right here. Look at this right there and right there, dude. Look at diversity, inclusion, and equity right there, dude. Right there.
So
look,
adorable.
it looks like someone brought the little brother along. Guys, I want to play too. Guys, can my little brother play? My mom says my little brother has to play too.
Shoulder to shoulder, evacuating Park 578 by 6 p.m.
He is really short. I was like, this guy just looks short.
And one of the other issues that I was able to see, at least from my vantage point, Dane, was there were a few folks that were trying to actually get inside of the United Center that were on the wrong side of the fence. They were unfamiliar with the area, I believe, from out of town. And so authorities, as they're working to calm tensions between demonstrators and police, are also going to have to really direct people how to get inside of the United Center that are not familiar with it.
They got trapped a little bit. Yeah, we arrived just a few minutes after you were there, and I can say it was clear from the beginning that there was a small number in this crowd looking to make trouble. And in fact, trouble arrived when police officers en masse arrived in order to clear that area that had been breached. The protesters who'd breached the security fence had been standing.
Guys, look, only a guy that would wear shorts that short would show up to this type of
Reminds me of the 70s.
Look at this guy right here, guys. Look at the.
Why are you gay?
Yeah, he's got the headband.
The security fence had been standing in the middle of Washington Boulevard for about 20 minutes, when a large number of Chicago police officers in riot gear suddenly appeared about a block.
It's the most running those knuckleheads have done in years.
East and
I'd say it's more
began
like a
moving
jog.
in.
Yeah.
There you see the police officers trying to move people towards that.
Look at that.
small
There's another
exit.
DEI hire. Look at that. Look
Yeah.
there.
Yo.
Look at how small this person is.
Point. Within moments, the police began pushing the protesters and media, using their batons to try to move the crowd back through the open barrier. Now they're opening the. We're pulling us
You
through.
just picture that one guy where he has the time he's
Protesters
really
on the
bending
other
it,
side of
he's
the
just ready to
barrier
go.
began throwing cans and signs at
There
police
you go.
who continued to push the crowd back. But other protesters
And they should have started pepper spraying everybody. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
were blocking the openings along the fence, and people started getting pushed against the barricades. Within a few minutes, the area had been cleared. But protesters dragged the iron fencing that had been knocked down to a nearby park, leaving gaping holes in the security.
Winners, man. They should use that. They should all be arrested for theft of public property.
Here's what we need to do. I need you guys just to back up, please, because we're going to start now moving along this fence. We need to get our officers in here. We appreciate the coverage, but we want to make sure that you're safe also.
Chicago Police Superintendent Larry Snelling was on the scene, monitoring and issuing orders.
If you can, I just need you to step back off of this fencing until our officers start to clear this park.
Then police formed a wedge and began moving forward a few feet at a time to push the remaining protesters out of the park. Afterwards,
I can't get over this, dude. Look at this. You guys ever watch like Looney Tunes where like the big dog like grabs a little dog's head, it's like trying to hit him, but he can't? You know what I mean?
Back at Union Park, one of the protest organizers said it could have been outside agitators looking for a confrontation with police during what was planned to be a peaceful and family-friendly march.
I don't know what happened exactly. If it happened in the middle of our thing, if it happened and put other people in danger, then, you know,
This guy, he was talking mess during an interview yesterday.
Wouldn't uphold the principles.
Now, it has to be emphasized that there were several thousand people here at Union Park that partook in that march that went past the United Center, and only a small handful were involved in that event at the...
Please welcome...
Uh-oh. Is this,
Oh, God.
This is Joe Biden's daughter saying, "Don't, guys, my dad is not completely crazy."
Just mostly crazy.
All right, guys, let's switch gears quick, and then we'll head out of here. Where are we?
That's the sound of the police!
And, guys, okay, guys, I really have to give you guys fair warning if you're wearing headphones. Guys, I swear to God. Yo, wait till you hear this broad voice. Hold on. Okay. Wait till you hear this chick's voice. And guys, make sure to drop a like on the stream. I'd appreciate that. The Croutons Fund is there for any of you guys who want to hit the super chat button. And yeah, guys, thanks for all you guys that are on locals, man. Guys, I do post stuff on Rumble too, but I'm trying to figure out. I think I might do more. I repost all my videos on there, but I think I'm gonna do more like long form reviews, because there's some Vice episodes. Those are all copyrights, so you can't review those. There's like Vice and other things where it's like woke views on like drugs and other things, and those will be long form types videos. I might post those over there. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't do those here, and then the type of reviews that I do, I probably get kicked off of YouTube.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So.
Trespassed but refuses to leave. Little did cops know how quickly this situation would escalate.
If you don't leave right now, you're going to go to jail.
Take me to jail. You mean abusing me for 6 years? Don't touch my car!
I told you guys, listen to this.
They want you to leave.
Okay.
Okay, they want you trespassed, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Okay. You want to just come to my car, I'll give you a trespass, get you out of here, okay?
I don't need to get trespassed from you. Okay. It's okay. I don't come in no more here.
Okay. As she was about to leave the store, the officer remained behind to finalize some paperwork. However, she unexpectedly returned to request a $32 claim, a decision she would soon regret deeply.
Martha, this is still their property. You can't be here.
$2.50.
Okay, I don't care.
And money that I need to pick it up.
Okay.
Go and tell her.
If you don't leave right now, you're going to go to jail.
I'm going to jail right now. Take me to jail. Take me to jail.
You're not going to refuse to leave?
I need my $32.50 that I came to buy.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Yes.
No, get out of the car.
Oh.
Martha, get out of the car.
Any chick that has like fuzzy stuff or animal print on their steering wheel, you know what I'm saying? Guys, come on. Come on.
You tell her she's a goddamn whore.
Is there so she can wipe her hands after all the hand skis that she gives dudes, in the bar parking lots. You know what I mean?
The guy was speaking with him for my $32
Charlie, we're all at 110.15.
Let me close my car.
Out of the car.
I need to close my car.
I'll close it. Out of the car.
I got a 10-15.
Out of the car.
1 second.
Out
You're
of the
not gonna
car.
hurt me more.
Is anybody out with him? Negative, but it's reference to Martha.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
They never grow up.
What
is that?
I'll need another because we're going to need someone to tow this vehicle. She's been a little uncooperative, but she's cuffed.
I'm not cooperating. I am recording you.
Okay.
I'm recording you. Stop touching me.
All you gotta do is
Oh.
The guy was speaking with me to give me my $32.50, and you are carrying me. Stop holding me, sir. Stop pressure on me. Stop.
I'm in the rear. My car's in the front. I'll be standing by.
When you get my money.
It's unsecured in the back.
Abuser, you are f***ing abuser.
In Florida, making false accusations is a serious crime with severe consequences. The penalties for providing false information about a crime vary depending on the offense. First offense, first-degree misdemeanor, punishable by up to 1 year in jail or probation and a $1,000 fine. Second offense, third-degree felony, punishable by up to 5 years in prison or probation and a $5,000 fine. She is fortunate not to be fined immediately, especially given that this is just the beginning of her outrageous claims.
Stop holding me. I'm not moving it. I'm not gonna go nowhere. Stop holding me.
Stuck at the light. Go, Luke.
Go on tantrum.
Just waiting for a transport. Well, we'll go.
You don't have to hold me.
Yes, I do.
You don't have to hold me.
Okay.
I'm not going nowhere. You've been abusing me for 6 years. 6 years. Your violence. Your nastiness.
We're just hanging here till we get a transport. I'm not walking anywhere. We're gonna stand right here.
I don't wanna work with you. I can't wait to the jail if I need to work. I don't drink. I don't smoke. You are a cook. You cook. I call and I told you don't leave me alone. This is abuse, and I'm gonna see you. Everybody's watching you. I have more than 25,000 people there. Help me more. Help me.
God.
Spit at you! You're lucky I didn't kick you in the balls. Don't touch me!
I told you guys, this chick's voice is worse than that other chick.
You're not joking.
Truly.
Help me more. My lawyer is seeing all this. You're going to hell, Mr. Chain.
Not-
Chain of Fame.
Not turn around.
I'm not turning around. Stop touching me. That was the sign that Kevin Jimenez broke. It's the...
Don't you put your hands on me!
Back up or you're
Don't
gonna
you?
go to jail.
F you, I will go to jail!
I bet you will.
Go f yourself!
I'm pulling you. Hand in my shoulder. Kevin Jimenez blew my shoulder. Yeah, you having pleasure touching me? Yes, you like to chop woman. Yeah, because you are a nasty rapist.
This particular claim could be considered a second offense due to its severity, given that Martha shows no signs of impairment, no slurred speech, imbalance, or bloodshot eyes. It's clear she is fully aware of her actions, making her liable for her statements.
I came to look for you.
Claire, she's crazy.
To ask for my $32.50
We
money.
walk. Are you gonna calm down? Or are you gonna keep you on?
This is gonna be beautiful for Salvation Army and Punta Gorda Police.
What?
Anybody
Keep
here yet?
hitting me. Keep hitting me. Keep pushing me.
If I walk you to my car, are you going to be calm?
I'm not walking to your car.
Okay.
I need paramedics.
All right, we'll stand here then.
I need paramedics.
Why do you need paramedics?
My pressure is going down. I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Okay.
I need paramedics.
Charlie, on point of order.
You having pleasure to touch a beautiful Colombian woman?
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked.
Yeah.
Bamboozled. Led astray.
Yeah.
Run amok.
Oh, man.
Like you've been touching me for a long time? No, I don't because baby, you are gay. You are messing around with Kevin Jimenez. Papa.
Turn.
No, let the paramedic get here.
Stop it. Right now, stop it.
We got fire.
How many times?
Stop.
I was in your restaurant.
Stop.
I've been a staff for a long time.
Quit. Just calm down, please. It's okay.
He's been abusing me for 4 years.
He has not been abusing.
Pictures.
Shh.
I have pictures and I have videos.
Please don't yell. I have a headache. You're acting up. You don't need to do that, ma'am, okay?
I am no mama. I am Martha, and I know you for 20 years, Mr. Chat.
I'm not sure what you just called me, but okay.
You are Mr. Chop, C-H-O-W, Mr. Chop.
Mr. Chop, yes,
and you are owner of River City Restaurant, too, with your wife.
How do you know that?
Because I know you for 20 years. I was there on Friday, and the food was disgusting.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll have a talk with the owner. I know him really well. Okay? I'll tell him he needs to up his game.
Your son and your daughter and everything in the soccer team.
Yeah.
Don't touch my car!
Don't try to kick me.
In Florida, simple assault on a law enforcement officer is a first-degree misdemeanor, punishable by a fine and potential jail time. Battery on an officer is a third-degree felony, carrying years of imprisonment and significant fines. In this case, it's unclear whether her action was an intentional kick or an attempt to block the officer's path into the car. However, her behavior only escalates from here.
He's hitting me. I'm gonna call it out.
Yep.
I told you don't touch my teeth. Why did you have to touch my teeth?
That might be clippable.
Dude, I already have a bunch of sound effects off of this one, trust me.
Do what?
I didn't kick you. I put my leg.
Charlie 1.
Don't
Sit her
touch
up.
my teeth,
You want?
Mr. Chop.
We have
you
to.
Close. Knock him. It is too bad. I hate him. I hate him.
Martha, you gotta stop screaming. You gotta stop screaming.
I know it's screaming, sir.
But you were.
But because he hit me,
Please tell me
toy
you
me,
sound
abusing
sick.
me, toy me.
Do you want to sit? Do you want to sit up?
Stop screaming.
was
I
that?
have a headache. I said, please tell me you've got the clip of the police
Yeah.
officer's name. Stop screaming. I have a
Calm
headache.
down. I have a headache. Yeah.
So good.
Sarah, just watch yours, and she's happy feet. Watch your.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm not gonna touch this man. This is a man. He's
just like, I just want to retire.
Piece of garbage.
Yeah, I am. That's true. I am.
The donut
I'm
station.
definitely old.
And I went to be at your restaurant and I left. The food was disgusting, but I love your place.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. You guys know Martha?
Yes. So she's under arrest. Okay. Now she's claiming a blood pressure issues, I believe. She just tried to kick me, and we pushed her, and now she's on the ground
May I
too.
sit
So.
down, please?
You want to sit up?
Please.
Yeah, let me help you. Yeah, we asked her. She
No,
won't
one
sit up
second,
till
one
you guys
second.
got
1, 2, 3. Having problem with that mother that he's following. Everybody's watching you, my friend. He's
Hey, this is a good one.
Let's try to calm down, because it's not going to help your blood pressure, okay? Where did he hurt you at?
Everywhere.
The only thing is, Miss Martha, going to the hospital won't. Oh, you got your whole little outfit on. You're still gonna have to deal with the police officer. Okay, going to the hospital won't.
I don't care because they are losing.
So let me.
I have Kevin Jimenez and I have Chain of Fame and I have Matemara. All of you been carrying me for 7 years or more.
Great. Let's calm down, okay? Do you want to go to the hospital?
I need to go somewhere.
Like a hospital, or just go to jail with them?
No, I need to go to the hospital.
For what?
Because I almost have a stroke 2 weeks ago.
You almost had a stroke 2 weeks ago?
Surprising.
So why didn't you go 2 weeks ago to the hospital?
Because I went to my doctor and they did a scan and everything. All and I said, please do not hurt me. And right there he ran in to find me and hurt me. Because he runs more faster than everybody else. Oh, it smells disgusting in here.
It smells like my food.
The suspect was...
Well, guys, that's Martha, and she's going on the greatest hits, guys. Now, you guys will probably see this on the other channel on Wednesday. So you guys see how it says genius on the stamp right here?
Oh wow.
So all right, you guys, any closing words?
This was so much fun.
I do.
Definitely, yeah, I definitely enjoyed it.
Back to the DNC thing. I think it's awesome. I mean, it's terrible what's going on in the grand scheme of things as a society, but it's exposing their hand. It's just showing exactly what those people are like. They didn't have anything like this at the RNC or anything like that, and I think it's just going to establish that more people are like, man, these people are nuts. I got to get away from this. So hopefully that's what happens.
But
I'm not,
I also think that there's regular people that are just getting up and going to work that don't have the bandwidth to worry about this stuff.
Yes,
yeah, they have
they're
no
trying
idea.
to feed their kids and stuff, right? Like, guys, this isn't. Like I said, guys, I'm an independent, right? And as I usually don't here. I'm not going to even bring like race or anything into it. As a working American, especially a male, here we'll bring gender into this. As a male working in America, someone has yet to articulate a reason that I should give a damn about this, the conflict over there, or any of the woke stuff. Why should I care? Why should anonymity care? Right? Why should Desmond care? Why should any of us care? Why?
Talking about my bills.
You know what I'm saying? So
we got to be responsible adults. I mean, it's just you have the people that work and do what we're supposed to do to keep this country running. You know, when you flip the power switch on in your light, the lights turn on. They don't realize that. Anyway, overall, I hopefully they do soon. That's all I can say. It couldn't be more transparent.
Hold on, guys. Here's some TikTok footage. Hold on, real fast.
Oh, and this is day one, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is going until what, Wednesday?
Wow. To be continued, right?
Look! Do you see that? Look at that, dude. He's whooping him. Hold on. Look. What?
Yes.
Look at that.
I deal with the average person every day at my work. Most of them have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
For real.
Someone said swing hard and swing more. Someone said wood shampoos for all.
Oh, jeez.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Look at
I
that.
love that one.
Look
Dude,
at that, man. Look
for
at
real.
that.
Dude, these next couple of months might be crazy.
Yeah. Well, like I said, guys, what is the saying that I said? Make enough money, guys, to insulate yourself from the BS.
Right.
I don't want to be rich. I just want enough money to insulate myself from the BS.
Agreed.
That's it.
That's all you got to say.
Yeah. So, all right, you guys. Sunday will be the 9K special. So tomorrow will be 50 and 304s on this channel, right? Because we'll do this every other week, guys. Thursday is gonna be courtroom madness. Guys, I let you guys know about the lives on locals, guys. But locals, guys, we can go over all this footage and not worry about senseless censorship or any of that stuff, right? So, guys, I'll let you guys know in the Discord, and in the community tab, guys. Here's a link to the Discord. So one more time, guys, please join the Discord. We have a lot of fun. in here. We are gonna do some type of like movie night /
Yes.
while watching old MMA fights and boxing knockouts and stuff over there. And yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Thanks, guys.
Angel 2024. Angel 2024.
Right? Yeah. That's what we should vote for. Pencil them in. Have a good one, guys.
Later.